Well, hello, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome.
Hi.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Hello.
Hello.
Jack.
Hello, Jack.
Wow.
Hello, Dean. Hello, Rhett.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, everyone.
Did you hear his voice?
Hello.
Get him to talk again.
Hello.
You a little,
Still sick.
really?
What a dog.
We gotta get a vitamin.
I take lots of vitamins.
Do you?
Some IVs or something? We need to get some real medicine in.
Didn't you OD on vitamin C like a month ago?
I did when I was sick last time.
That didn't work,
Just
did it?
popping them like Pez. You ate like 30 in a day.
We
Like,
did
buddy.
the 4-hour afterburner. I went through a whole bottle of it.
Oh no, that's a treatment. I like that.
Sure. Yeah. Well, hey, it's another week of Barn Burner. It's a presentation of Bet365. Whatever the moment, it's never ordinary at Bet365, official partner of the NHL and of Barn Burner. Hey, be 19 or older and play responsibly. And that you want to get involved during the course of the show, you're watching live on YouTube, you get a comment in with a little bit of a cash donation. We take the cash, we get it to the Youth Centers of Calgary, and then we show your comment on the show.
It's a good deal
It's decent.
for everyone, especially the kids. Really good deal.
It's great for the kids.
And for all the smart people out there that have great comments.
Yeah, all the great thoughts, all
Brilliant.
the wise.
I've learned a lot.
Sage?
Just,
Sage is a bush,
Sure.
but I think it's a
Well, you burn it, right?
Yeah.
Some of the comments should be burned, just tossed and lit on fire.
Sage indeed.
Yeah, here we are. We'll get into our opening statements for McLeod Law, McLeod-law.com. Maybe you're like Jack. Maybe you've had a rough weekend. Maybe you need a little assistance.
Jack.
McLeod-law.com.
some legalese.
Now, at what hour are they supposed to release me from the drunk tank? Because I believe my rights are
I
not being.
believe it's
Peter Clyde.
yeah. Was it that kind of a weekend? Is that why?
No, he's too sick to even do that. I think.
No, it was a lot of sports watching.
Okay.
Sick for a week.
Oh,
You should be all right.
Jack.
Yeah.
Whatever the case that arises in life, you need some legal help. It's McLeod Law. Just know that. First thing that pops into your mind, McLeod Law. You were away for a week.
Oh, so good to get some time
Yeah.
off, down to some
Hot weather.
yes,
Yeah.
just kick back. I needed to take some time for
Well,
myself.
And a huge development. Apparently, you've discovered breakfast.
Yeah, back on the breakfast train.
I didn't know you were off,
I
but I
did not
guess I
either.
should have.
I don't really do breakfast. I love breakfast. One of my favorite meals. One of my 3 favorite meals of the day.
Top 3.
Top
Yeah,
3.
and
Rhett's top 3.
That's top 3 meals of the day.
Yeah.
but I don't typically eat it.
So
Could you
was
rank
this-
those by chance?
There was this breakfast joint right by the hotel where it's called First Watch. They have $1 million bacon, Dean.
$1 million.
sounds pricey.
And I spent
Fucking inflation.
and that's America.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
Killing me.
Screw.
Killer.
It's tariffs.
But now I'm addicted to breakfast and I can't resist.
Well, it must have been good because if the quality wasn't good, you'd have been. See, this is why I don't do breakfast.
There's only one other breakfast joint that I like better. It's in Scottsdale by Houston's where Biz got in a
Yeah,
fight.
yeah.
There's a
Got
joint
jumped.
in there. Oof. They had the crab cake Benedict.
Oh
Dino,
my,
kidding me?
Yeah.
Stop hitting them.
unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
God.
Let's go.
Okay.
Spring
Scottsdale?
spring training still on? Who cares?
School break right now. Did you realize your kids are off this week?
Mine aren't.
Oh, okay, there.
They're the
And yours aren't
religious-
either?
They're the religious
One
type.
is.
One is okay.
I've got one
That's one nice thing that people say that have multiple children. If you send them to different schools,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
make sure you line up
You get the jumbled schedules.
Yeah.
Awesome.
What are we doing today, Dad? Well, I've got some stuff to do, but I guess I'll come home and then we'll
Mow the
figure it
lawn.
out.
I'm working. What are you doing, son?
Yeah. Since you've been gone,
Since you've been gone.
we've seen the Flames at maybe their best and maybe their worst.
I saw a 6-2 shellacking.
Oh, was that ugly?
St. Patty's Day.
We
Yeah.
had the watch party at Cowboys Casino with
How'd
the
you make-
comfy recliners. They're bringing food and bevy to you. We were living the life. And then it was like all we were missing was a competitive hockey game because they got the fucking doors blown off on that night.
I mean, aside from the game, how was
No, he was fine.
Huh? I was well behaved.
The thing is
Come on, truthfully.
the game did kind of affect the mood,
The
of the room.
enthusiasm for the evening.
Yeah.
It was St. Patty's
There
Day.
was
There
even-
should have been plenty of.
There was even some Leaf fans in St. Pat jerseys, and even they were like, Yeah, I guess this is a get right spot for the Leafs.
Like,
but
I'd
they
love
weren't
to
even
rub it in,
excited.
but-
yeah.
Even for them, it was kind of like, well, this wouldn't even be fun right now because this is too easy.
Yeah.
And then they totally redeemed themselves and
Like-
have won 3 straight games since.
In dramatic fashion, no less.
Well,
Because the
I-
Rangers, that was one of the shittiest efforts I've seen from a professional outfit this year.
they were down 1-0,
And
right?
that's, well, first shot of the game. But after that, it was all Flames. And you're like, give them credit. They can't control how hard the Rangers work. And it really, like, they had that thing put to bed pretty good in terms of chances and all that.
Screw you, Laviolette. We'll show you.
But the Devils and the Islanders, I mean, we're talking about a team that can't score four goals for their lives. They've done it once since the turn of the calendar from Jan to February. And all of a sudden, down in the third, what the hell is going on over here?
Keep going.
Just keep going. They actually have a 4-goal third period to come back from a 2-goal deficit and win. A 4-goal third period.
Third?
Yes, to win and to skewer old friend Jacob Markstrom,
Wow.
who Dean gave his tip of the cap for
Did you tip the cap on?
really sucking.
Cap, because I feel like he was instrumental in the Flames comeback
He was. A couple leaked right through him.
with, yes, how a
So,
couple of shit burgers.
so I know this is an 82 game season,
Mm.
and you win and you take it. And
Yeah.
Were they well deserved then, or were
Well, and then the
or was the Rangers just awful?
Rangers were awful.
4 in the third. Markstrom.
Well, and give them credit. They fought hard in that one. And then the Islanders won. They're missing Uyghur, which is not a blue line that needs to be missing.
True.
It's only guy that's a top pair guy, in my opinion,
True.
at this point. You're missing
True.
Backlund already. And then Fairby's gets ill. And the Islanders have been on a heater of late. We talked about it. They're right in the mix for a playoff spot. And they come back in that one.
Yeah, the
and-
Islanders are dumb too, eh? They want to stick around and not
Yeah.
make it.
Yeah, they're
They're like the Penguins. What are the Penguins now? 5. They're on a nice little roll.
Yeah, they don't even get me started.
Jack's just disgusted.
he was
Sullivan.
They
So
almost
good.
beat Florida yesterday.
Yeah.
Overtime.
They got a point,
Overtime,
though,
yeah, they did
Jack,
get a
so that's
point.
good. Yeah, they
Yeah.
got a point.
Yeah, great.
Racking them up.
Yeah.
They really could have had a nice kid playing next to Crosby next year, and now they got to wait 2-3 years. Good work, guys.
Yeah. What was the because I was reading where are they now behind
They're right there with Boston now.
it's like, well, the
Boston. They're
Boston.
packing it in though, right?
I said it on the weekend. Whoever the Boston Bruins Western Canadian scout is, the pro scout, needs to get fired. Because if you didn't see Zadorov and Lindholm in Calgary and Vancouver and take some notes, that explains why
2
you give them all
years
that
left.
money.
Thank God for them.
Pittsburgh only 6 behind Montreal, who Habs have 3 games in hand. But,
3.
other than that, they're going to be right there. As far as the Flames, though, they continue to. It's the little things that we've kind of been impressed with. They're resilient. They work hard. They don't score a ton, but within that, they dig and they fight and they found ways to come back. They scored timely goals. Huberdeau with that tip
Huge.
when it looked like, oh, well, this is
Well, that's curtains.
kind of unfortunate with under 2 to go.
Good effort,
Islanders
that's
get
too
a
bad.
goal. Oh, tie it. Overtime. Win.
Matty Coronado has a monster trip. He scores in all 3 New York area
The
buildings.
tri-state, they say, right?
Tri-state. No one's done that since your boy Iggy, and that was the only time
Oh, boy.
anyone's done it in franchise history.
Yeah.
So tip of the cap to Matty. You had sort of called that one Boomcat coming out of the Toronto game. Said, look, this guy hasn't gone like 6 games without a goal. He might be due. Bang, 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 bang. 4 goals on the road trip. And they found some new lines, which has I think, helped stirred some offense.
Huska.
Huska.
So is it Huska?
He's also kept the same tie on.
Yes, he has.
He's wearing the same tie, and they keep winning. So he puts it back
The
on.
red and black cores, the diagonal stripes.
You know what else is in common?
Listen,
I was off. So maybe
right. Well, that's
Why
the
don't
other
you
thing.
take tomorrow
Ryan
off?
Pike was on the road trip.
Ooh.
Pike was in the tri-state area for these games.
Wasn't in Toronto.
No.
Can't put that on him.
And you were away.
When's their next
I'll
road trip?
talk to Connie. Maybe
I
he
can
can
arrange.
Yeah.
No problem. Finding some beautiful locales to hang out in.
Sure.
Go south.
That said, they're still
Work to
they're
be
still
done.
right in a fight. It's
12 games.
They haven't really gained a lot of ground.
No.
They've
So
kind of
where-
kept pace.
Yeah, we're in the standings, or so we're.
Let's have a look here.
We're
We'll take a peeky poo. This peeky
third?
poo brought to you by McLeod Law. Little peeky poo. Yeah, there it is. Right. the thing is with St. Louis, the Blues, they just keep rolling.
Man, they've been good.
Yeah.
What's going on in St. Louis?
Dylan
Montgomery?
Holloway is a point per game player since Jim Montgomery took over. I think it's 50 and 50.
Yeah. He has been dynamite.
Don't you like hearing that?
Yeah.
I think I might get a jersey and just wear it around town. I'm
That's
so proud of
not
the
a
Calgary
bad
kid, eh?
idea,
yeah.
yeah.
Last week we saw Broberg get an overtime winner
From Holloway.
from Holloway. Holloway's getting points all over the place. But that, I mean, it's not great news for the Flames. It's great for
We're
other
gonna
things.
find a solace somewhere. They're still there, dude.
There's
Just
games
win
in
the game,
hand.
man. Just win your games.
Win
How's that St. Louis series that I talked about look right now? And the one, the one I was
Nope.
mentioned.
No idea what you're talking about.
Just was curious.
It's actually, I told you so. It's later in the show, so you're gonna have to wait for.
Damn it! I can't hold off, and I told you so.
They've got 9 games or 10 games left to the Blues. Wow.
9.
Jeez.
So is that good or? I feel like that's good.
That's it. I mean, they
10, nice and soft schedule. Oh, time off,
so if
rest,
the Blues win,
healthy. Parayko back.
Back or coming back.
Are you doing math, Ryan?
just thinking the Blues are rolling. If they were to win 6 or 7 of those 10 games left, that wouldn't be crazy. And that means the Flames are going to have to win 8 to 9 and hope they got a tie.
93 gets you in?
They win 6 and the 12. Yeah, 93 might. And we always said 95 was like usually a very safe number, but that's not easy for the Flames to get there. That means you got to reel off a really nice number.
Yeah, I can't do the math. But...
If you went 9 and 4.
So 95 points, you need
9 and 4 would get you to 95.
18 more. So 9 wins.
Oh, it's a lot of points.
I
set it up.
What do you say? I
played it twice.
9.
How's that?
Thanks.
It's a
9
double?
twice.
Is that a
Yeah,
double?
That's twice. Yeah.
Double up.
I mean, the 4-point little thing there.
You're going to split. It's a totally different setup, isn't it?
For those who don't know what we're talking, there was a set earlier this season where very rare that it happens. The same teams play each other in back-to-back games in the same city.
Very rare.
Flames and Blues in St. Louis. A couple nights later, Flames and Blues
Tuesday,
in
Thursday.
St. Louis. And the Flames lost them both.
Yeah.
And no one was looking at those games. Not everyone, anyway. Some people.
Well, some of the pros were looking at them.
might have recognized
Yeah.
the
So if you take,
Could have buried him right there.
so that's 4 points.
proverbials always. What they say.
Calgary would be up to 81, Dean, if they got the 4 points.
You
But then
see what I'm doing there, right?
where would
It's
St.
kinda-
Louis be,
yeah.
though? Show us your hands.
Even you just kind of like, or some of this kind of,
Mhm.
that's sort of it doesn't need to be that, but it would have been great right now,
Am I doing that right?
you know?
Yeah.
Well, it's
Yeah.
too bad that nobody listened.
Well, I mean, I think they wanted to win those games. But,
We don't know that for
You
sure.
poo-pooed me when I brought it up.
well, I mean, we can-
Yeah, we
Like,
don't
if
know
Jack
that for sure.
was good at a job, he'd go back and find my quotes. But I
Jack, go get his quotes, would you? You know, they would have liked to win these games. Yes, Rhett, they would have.
mean, no, they were must wins.
Okay. I was kind of hoping they were must loses. You could finish in the top 10.
Wow,
But this
that's
team's
the
playing too
other-
damn hard.
No, not those ones weren't must loses. It was the other games it could have.
Because that's the other thing. We've heard a lot from Ryan and everybody about where you don't want to be.
Peak pain.
You don't, there's a certain little kind of a
Pocket.
quadrant, little region.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be there
There's 32
Be
teams in the
here.
league.
or here. Again,
Yeah.
more of here
There,
or
yeah.
here.
So there's 32 spots you could finish. You could finish first all the way to 32nd. There's just 6 that are peak pain. And the Flames are on a collision course.
It hurts here.
With a
Not so much
migraine.
here or here, but right here.
Peak pain.
Yeah.
But they're alive and they control their own destiny, as crazy as that sounds. For, we didn't think this team would get to 80 points, and here they are eyeing up ways to get 95.
Yeah, what was the bet I had? The 81.5? Was that the over?
That's not on the I told you so. That one's not going to play as well.
I know. You
Yeah.
really got to hit the skids.
Yeah, I think
it's
we were all in the
possible.
under there, to be fair. 81.5.
So it's Seattle tomorrow.
Biggest game of the year.
Biggest must-win game.
I'm looking at it, 5.0.
St. Louis.
The Bugatti, biggest game of the year, 5.0. It's the 5th time we've said it. You've missed a lot.
I
Bugatti.
like that.
Yeah, and we wondered, did we mention it before the Toronto game? We don't know
No, but the Rangers, Coleman said it, so we had to honor him at his word. And then clearly the Devils against an old friend.
Old friend.
But Bugatti 5.0 coming up tomorrow night at the Dome. If you had the March the 25th tickets, I don't think you thought that was going to be Seattle. I'll sell these.
And what's Seattle doing? I mean, they're
hung
running it
around
out.
with a
They're lumbering.
depleted Oilers team on Saturday. I don't. What are they doing is a very good question.
It is a good question, Dean.
Ron Francis looks like he's GMing to save his job. That's what it looks like. What's been going on there?
He's where you would want to be.
Top
Bottom,
10.
yeah.
/ bottom 10.
Bottom
depending
10.
on-
Which by June gets you, yeah. They're doing their part.
Tina.
Yeah. The goaltending has been good. Dan Vladar. He actually, of the 3 wins they got,
So what the hell you need this?
Vladar got 2 of them.
Oh, we
Cooley's
gotta
not
bring
played well since
Cooley
the
in.
injury.
Cooley's the guy. We gotta
Cooley,
get this Vladar. We gotta run him out of town. We
Cooley's
don't
got a
need
one-way
Vladar.
next year at very reasonable number. Dan Vladar's a free agent. So there's a conversation to be had, but Dan Vladar at the money he makes, not sure.
Really?
It's been a nice run. He's had lots of nice
Easy for
runs. At
him
the
to
end of the
say.
year, he's always $8.95. I don't know.
Is he helping you get in the playoffs?
Right now he is. He wasn't in the fall.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a nice run. It really is.
Well, that $2 million goalie should be perfect. He should do
I
better.
think it's closer to 3. It's a problem.
Shouldn't he be like?
It's 2.2.
Come on,
2.2. Okay. I was
Come on,
thinking
Dan
2.8.
Vladar. What the f are you doing? 2.2. You can't leave.
Cap's going up,
The hell's wrong?
2.2.
You know what?
you.
That's not. I thought it was closer to 3. So
You're
I'm gonna.
drunk.
Can I take that back?
Yes, you can.
Take that.
If in fact it's 2.2. I'm just
And
throwing
I'm
out
being
there.
cheeky.
See how I said
but
it was
why
such-
would you mess with a tandem that's working?
Maybe there's another tandem that would be even better.
Yeah.
Why would it be? How could
Well,
it be better?
Noodles brought up the name last week. Jake Allen, who's been stellar as a backup his whole career and really good this year with the Devils, been much better than Markstrom since 4 Nations. He's a free agent this summer after very confidently suggesting a year left on his deal. My fault. That would be an upgrade and a veteran guy. I just don't know what Dan is at this point, right? Like he can definitely come give you 25 games. Some are going to be shitburgers. Some
Like
are going to be
with-
fine.
I agree. I think with everything, we're looking to upgrade at every position.
Why
yeah.
wouldn't you? Yeah, it's your job as GM, right?
Not that Dan's a fallback, but maybe. And to our detriment, we've not really gone and scoured the backup goalie
No, I
UFA
don't
market
have a
just
lot of
yet.
depth of
You haven't?
knowledge.
I have
Just
not.
kidding.
No, honestly, I'll be fully honest with you. I've not done that. But if Vladar's the best case at the end of the day for what the money you want to devote to the backup spot, you want someone who's going to do a little this,
There's got to be some cohesiveness.
do a little this with Wolfie.
I was gonna say,
you
Wolf
know?
dog.
The most important thing is what does Wolf need, not how
This-
does Dan feel.
Have you seen this Cooley guy? He's goofing around and smiling and joking and animated. Like maybe
I
Wolf
feel
hates
for him.
that.
He was having an MVP caliber season until the injury, and he hasn't been the same since. So I don't know what to make
So
of where
don't get injured.
Cooley's at. I don't know.
Yeah, it's been a tale of 2 seasons for sure.
Mhm. And so is the roster. I mean, they could have easily just reclaimed Walker Duer and stashed him. They didn't. It's been a rough go
Who's-
for the.
For the Wranglers?
Yeah.
Who's coaching? Suts?
Yeah.
That's also something, not as a knock, but at first, like,
Oh, I'm sure
Coles
it's
is-
the deep end, right? He got thrown in the deep end.
Yeah.
He was playing what
Yeah,
a year ago,
year
2
ago,
years.
you're-
ago?
Zero's there. It's not like it's
No, of course, but
so he
again,
should just know all.
no. I'm
Have it all
just
dialed
in a perfect world, you don't have to shuffle your bench mid-season, right?
right.
and
yeah.
to a rookie coach.
Yeah, I mean, he's learning the ropes at this point. I'm not saying he's not doing a good job. I have no idea, but ideal world, Trent
Call.
Cull, good-looking cowboy, is still running that bench because that's what you hired him to do.
You just love taking runs at Sutter's behind the bench, eh? Just not
Me?
Mr. Rhett.
I'm trying. I
okay.
was observing.
I know,
Obviously, I'm very
Call me.
excited.
obviously.
Yeah, that's me, right? I'm taking runs.
So I see Jack's got the old Shaduli there. Let's take a look.
Should
Take a gander at what it is.
So
For
this
the
is the rest of the
Flames.
month. You see the 4-game roadie.
what a
And then-
trip.
What a trip.
Really good trip. I don't know that you could feel more differently about this team all year than you did the night of the 17th when we were at Cowboys Casino. And then after that comeback, dramatic overtime victory on Saturday. I mean, it's 5 days apart. It feels like their universes apart. Know what I mean?
No question. The tone on the 18th show
Yeah.
Not great.
No,
No.
pack it in. Let's start losing. Rangers are going to be ready to go. They're in a must-win situation.
6-2. And the thing was 6-2. It could have been 8-2.
Yeah. Dan Vladar, or excuse me, Dustin Wolf in the first period. I mean, it could have been 4 bagel.
Because we joked about, so the goalie got pulled. You guys got lit up. Goalie was shit. No, he was the best player.
He was their best player.
He was the best guy that night.
They were just drunk in Toronto the
Maybe.
night before for St. Patty's. Who
And
cares?
you'd like that Vladar comes in the third, first shot, goal.
Huh?
Okay, well, this is good.
Darn it.
And then he starts in the Rangers, first shot goal. You're thinking, oh, well, this season's cooked.
Terrific.
Yeah, but they had time to lose it and take on a different task if they went, back to the 18th and lost those 3 games. We'd be way back. Eliminate 6 points? Like,
you would
we're
be
right in
top-
the mix.
You'd
Yes.
be top 10 pick land. I'll tell you that.
Hey?
God damn it.
So this week it's Seattle and Dallas at home, then to Edmonton. We'll see about the Oilers on the weekend. Both Draisaitl and McDavid have been listed as missing about a week. McDavid got injured in a game, and Draisaitl didn't start the game the other night.
Well,
so
they can come back the 30th.
They can, yeah, sure.
sure.
It was only the 3rd time, I think, since they've both been on the roster that they both missed a game Saturday at the same time.
What an opportunity for guys.
Then the Nuge.
Broberg.
And then you really get to look at where the other $70 million they're spending goes.
All right. Dallas looks tricky.
Yep.
I think they're a good team.
In what way do you mean by tricky? Like
I think they're
sneaky?
very-
Like
yeah.
they have really good coaching.
Watch your
trick
wallet.
Plays
Yeah.
like flying V.
I also
Yeah.
going to need some help. Like, is it the Robertsons or the Rantanens or the Hintzes or the
Yeah.
Wyatt Johnsons or the Haskinens or the Harleys
or the
or the
Ottingers.
Or the Ottingers, yeah.
like
It's,
what's the tricky part?
it's a blend.
Okay.
Depending
It's a
on the
tricky-
night, it
it's a
could
tricky
be
blend.
any
it's-
one, any combo,
Or
or
all.
all of them.
It could be the cumulative blend. That's tough.
Yeah, that's a tough one to get over. I don't know. I give them credit. Again, it may not end up getting them into the playoffs, and it may not get them a top 10 pick and all of that, and it's going to be very frustrating. But if you just look at what it is that they've got, the skill that's in that room, it just feels like this is close to max output that you can get from a team based on that roster. You should be getting more from Sharon Govich, no question.
He's playing center now, so I'll at least give him a pass on that. But yeah, bad year.
They're a low scoring team
Lower than
lowest.
hockey.
that's finding a way
The
to win
lowest.
games.
Yeah.
I get why it's frustrating for people that don't want it. Because why would we fight to get in just to get railroaded in round 1? You lose a good draft pick.
Yeah.
It's a waste of a week. Maybe you get disoriented by what you think you are. Well, we're close. If we could just add another scorer,
And then you jump into
maybe
free
we're
agency.
a playoff team. Look how good Wolf
We got
is.
lots of cap space.
Right.
Let's spend it.
That is a real concern because we see it all the time. And I don't know how much responsibility to put on GMs versus ownership versus upper management. But when this team has thought they're closer than they were, they've made their worst mistakes.
And it happens to a lot
Troy
of teams.
Brower,
just this
James
team.
Neal, Travis Hamonic trade,
You can
all those deals were, we think we're a guy or two away. And they weren't on any of them.
Chris Wells.
Well, that's going way back. But yeah.
It's not even the same team.
Oh, sorry, but similar
No.
circumstances. This Stu Barnes and Wooly.
No,
they're
that
terrible.
was Florida forever ago.
Oh,
I think they've had
Yes.
3 owners since then. They've
CTESP.
moved rinks. They're not even in the same city.
Yeah. No.
Okay, Rhett, you over that yet?
So, look, I didn't. March 24th. I didn't think we'd be talking about
God,
playoff chases with this team at the start of the year. But here we are.
Yeah, it was right now. You were looking at, imagining being, okay, who are we drafting? What, like, how are
Oh,
we
we'd
in the
have
top
draft
5?
yeah.
Or we? Yeah, it would be.
We'd have those draft profiles all
Mhm.
done. Bill Terwilliger Jr. is a power
Ah.
forward coming out of UMass. We'll get there,
Yeah.
but just not yet.
Yeah, we'll get.
They
the-
will pick twice in the first round. It's just very much looking like it'll be 2 picks in the 20s instead of 1 in the top 10 where we thought we would.
That's okay.
see.
This draft's shits anyway.
Top 10's all right, but yeah, not ideal.
I have no clue. This draft is shit. Who's in it?
Can you name 5 guys?
No,
That's the problem. Horrible draft.
that's right.
No McKenna's, no DuPonts. What the hell are we supposed to do?
Did I see something where this McKenna has like a 50-game point streak sort of thing?
Yeah, we
going
got
on?
some
What-
stats in the
Oh.
Pinder Report coming up about that. He's too good for the league he's playing in, and he's just 17.
He's had a year.
Hmm.
Yeah, he's had a year. Service Credit Union, the Big Share Contest. It's back. It's been going for a while, and we're kind of getting down to it. You got about a month left. What do you need to do? You become a member at Service Credit Union, start saving some money, getting entries into the Big Share Contest, and you could win $1 million just by saving money. Get your paycheck, automatic deposit into your account, bonus entries. High yield savings, get a savings account going. Entries.
More bonus. entries.
GICs, RSPs, bonus entries. All the details are at service.ca/win. Contest ends April 30th, 2025. There is a skill test required, but it's a chance to win $1 million. I'd suggest that's good incentive.
Mhm.
If there's $1 million in the line, you could probably really work on your skill testing question
Yep.
skills.
Spend some time.
Yep.
Get it right.
Yeah.
Nail it.
Take your time.
That's right. SERVUS. You see it right there under.
I saw another one on the weekend. I went and
Service.
watched the Okotoks Oilers right across the street. Boom, right there.
Right there.
I didn't know our boy Mike Gould was doing the in-house
Oh, yeah.
entertainment there.
Oh, yeah.
He's
He's
down.
juggling. He's eating hot
Spinning
dogs,
plates.
Mhm.
spitting fire.
Yeah.
Wow.
So good, that guy.
Yeah.
Service.ca/win.
Did that one where he took his underwear off without taking his pants off.
So
and Pulled
good.
it out his sleeve.
Yes.
So good.
How did he do it?
Crazy.
How?
Yeah, so good. This weekend, we are going to be that game that may or may not have McDavid and Draisaitl in it.
Mhm.
Fingers crossed.
We're going to be hanging out at Richmonds Pub, just down the street, just over there in the heart of Glamorgan. Just there.
We've been due. It's time.
Just over there.
It's. I was just gonna say this was great, but now I'm
Now
in
you're
a
hungry
bit of a
because you're
pickle.
hungry.
I'm starving, and I had those buns the last time I was
Yeah,
there.
you did. They were good.
Oh, the pizza's so good, and I gotta have wings.
The good news is
Now
that
what?
it's like a 3 to 4 hour slot there for that game. If you want to catch the end of the evening games and then stay for after, you could do it all.
Yeah, I want to hit the dance floor.
Yeah, they don't. They won't come up to your table. And, excuse me, sir. Your reservation is over. We have the next table of people coming
No.
in. It's not how it works. There you see it. The BOA. Saturday. The game starts at 8. Come when you want.
Yep.
Whenever you want to be there.
Sure, yeah.
Slide on by. 3919 Richmond Road in the heart of Glamorgan. Sports live here. Our friends at McLeod Law.
Yeah.
Fountain Tire.
Mhm.
Pinder Boomer, Rhett Warner, pizza, wings,
Beer.
beers, Origins,
Oh, yeah. Barnburner
Barnburner Blondes.
cans.
Am I not big enough to just have a nickname like you guys?
Only Dean has the nickname. That's my last name, just like yours.
But still, you're one word. I want to be a one word.
There's a lot of people that do have
Warnsey.
Oh, you're
one
looking at-
word.
Oh, it's all right.
Yeah. Didn't feel appropriate to put on.
We're just some schlubs, but they want to make sure that people don't think Todd Warner's going to be there. So
That's right.
Spell it right.
a lot of confusion.
Yeah.
How's your brother Todd? Oh God, he's
I gotta
great.
go. Sorry,
Real
I got
good.
a call coming in.
He's really
Hello?
he's killing it out there.
Is it Trevor? Is Trevor Boomer, Pinder, and Trevor? No. Oh, Rhett.
Right.
A little watch party Saturday.
Should
Do
be a
join
huge
us.
game.
And we don't have to do a show after,
No, God, no. Yeah.
which is nice.
Glory, glory.
Hallelujah.
The Oilers actually are in the thick of these games matter. LA
Why?
has passed them for home ice in round
Yeah, but
one.
the Oilers, they don't care about anything other than playoffs and how they do in the playoffs. Whether they
Fair.
start on the-
Fair. LA is going to turn into a bit of a problem. We'll explain more later.
Why don't you explain more now?
Oh, I got it in the Pinder Report. So
That's what I'm
if you wanna-
saying.
if you want to read the Village Honda thing, then I'm happy to.
Village Honda. They want your pre-owned vehicle.
Mhm.
Plain and simple.
They want more vehicles. They're addicted.
They took a bunch of those bags of money with the dollar signs on them.
Yeah.
Okay, just put them here. This is what we're going to. There, if we got enough, okay, that's what we're devoting to our buy-in event.
Got them all piled and stacked up.
Yeah, So you come in, you get your vehicle appraised for free.
Grab a bag.
You come to a deal. We'll run upstairs and grab a clink, clink, couple of those Scrooge McDuck coin bags, drop them down. People have any idea what we're talking about?
I love that Scrooge McDuck. Yeah.
Village Honda wants to buy your pre-owned vehicle. If you're looking to sell, if you have a vehicle that you're thinking, well, I was maybe going to trade in, was maybe good, not sure. It's it's a leased vehicle. We got to have, before you do any of that, let Village Honda appraise your vehicle first. It's complimentary. If you come to a deal, you get payment within 24 hours. Competitive values, competitive numbers here, people. Easy and stress-free. Begin the appraisal process online at villagehonda.com. Pinder Report.
Jack, do you know who Scrooge McDuck is?
Scrooge McDuck.
That's right.
Yeah, you familiar?
When he would
I know
dive, he would
Scrooge.
dive into a big pile of
A pool.
coins,
It's
which had to
amazing.
hurt.
He had a pool of coins.
I think that every time I was,
Would you like the backstroke in the coins and like spit out coins?
No, I don't know Scrooge McDuck.
Are you familiar with Launchpad? You remember Launchpad? He was-
Yeah,
fly
Launchpad
the helicopter.
The golf thing?
Oh,
No.
yeah. No.
I asked him who Elroy Jetson was today. He's like, I got no idea.
Yeah.
Wait, was that one that was in
The
future?
Jetsons. I figured it out. The space show.
Jack's too busy.
Jack
doing
figured out that Elroy Jetson was from the Jetsons.
Yeah. Well, he
Jack.
needed some clues, but we got him there.
Have you heard of George Jefferson? Is he from the Jeffersons? Yes, Jack. Awesome.
He didn't. It was jogging his memory what the Jetsons actually was.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll.
It
Well,
might
no-
be on us though, Pinder.
It's totally on us. And Jack's a busy guy. Like I'm going to show you here as we head over to FlamesNation.ca. He's got a new side hustle. It's called writing.
Oh, baby.
Look at that.
Are you a writer?
I'm a writer.
And so I guess when you're writing, how do you do it? Do you just say AI write me an Elite 8 column or how did it go?
No, there was no AI involved in this article.
Did you
Are
actually?
you laughing or are you
No, it's 100% AI.
okay? Thank you.
I'll
Yeah.
still be invoicing you, Pike, by
Good.
the way.
Yeah. Excellent.
Like,
Which we'll get to in a moment, but the Elite 8 voting is now open. We do need to get Rhett
gotta get
abreast
up to
of
snuff.
with the bracket. Incredible opening round with 0 upsets somehow.
Really?
0. But it's set up some Titanic matchups in round
Yeah.
2. We'll get to it later.
See one already.
Let's get to the Flames where it was Matty Coronado homecoming week. The last Flames player to score a goal against the Islanders, Devils, and Rangers in a single road trip, Jerome McGinley, who did it in 99-2000. Good company for Matt Coronado.
corny.
Yes, Ryan, you're right. Corn. These are the only 2 New York Metro hat tricks in Flames history. Good company. It's been great. Over 20.
I don't know. I haven't watched.
First, yeah, no, that's fine. First full season in the league. Last year, he's first out of college. He bounces between the American League and the NHL. Second year pro, full year in the NHL, already 20. What is a reasonable expectation for Matthew Coronado moving forward?
40.
Woo! Oh,
He's a lot like Toffoli.
tough dog. How dare you insult his skating?
Just regurgitating. I was thinking about it on the weekend. I was thinking he looks maybe a little bit like Tyler Toffoli. You used that one. Shit. In January. Damn it.
Yeah, and the skating's not similar, but she could beat a guy clean with the shot.
I actually liked the
I like the
Toffoli thing
shot.
because people were really upset with
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
skating.
What are you talking about?
Yeah,
Toffoli
I
was not
didn't
pretty.
check what's the NHL has the stats for how
How many
fast they
speed bursts?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My
Uh,
bad. My bad.
Thoughts on the season? He said. Boom.
We've talked. I mean, there's the consistency there, and it sounds like a 6-game thing is you can go 5 without, but he has been steadily chipping away, and he looked very good on this road trip. Obviously, these aren't going off his ass and in. These are
Clean shots.
maybe they're shots from distance that go off something, but still, there's velocity there. There was the one he scored, not the one off of the defenseman and in, but took the pass at top speed, got it off in a hurry, beat the goalie clean. I'm impressed.
Very good player. Also taking
Silver spoon.
new here. Face-offs on special teams on the right side.
Really?
Played little center at Harvard. They just don't have a right-hand centerman that they could put out there for power play. So that's been helpful. And I don't know. Like Gould tweeted it on the weekends. Like 30's going to come quick, and you're like, yeah, like next year 30 wouldn't surprise you at all. He was drafted to be a sniper. He's always scored goals in his first full year. He's 20 and he's got 2 weeks to go, 3 weeks to go.
You hope he doesn't hit that sophomore slump.
Oh, damn it, Dean.
Luckily, he's heading into his third year.
Well, and because, you
It's a
know,
new
it's
contract.
always,
Thank you,
trajectory is
Ryan.
always just continue to, like Sharon Govich.
That's right. It's just
30
linear.
last year.
20 becomes
40 this
22,
year.
then 25 and 30. And
Like a man Japani.
he is part of a newly assembled line that really carried the team this road trip. Frost in the middle and Jonathan Huberdeau on the left side, who is having what?
oh, boy.
An incredible. This can't be right. Jack, get our fact checkers on this. Is this fake news? Does Jonathan Huberdeau have more goals than Connor McDavid?
It's not misinformation. It's disinformation.
Oh,
Yeah. It's something.
It's nothing we saw coming. I'll tell you that. Some huge goals on this road trip. Maybe none bigger than the late equalizer against the Islanders on Saturday. It's been great.
Who's and actually me? You're happy for him.
Absolutely.
You're happy for
This
him.
guy didn't
Yes.
want to come here and suck. That's how it went for the
He
first
didn't
year.
want to come here.
He may or may not
He
have,
didn't
but
want to come here at all. He got
Yeah.
traded here, and then they offered him an obscene amount of money, and he's like, "God damn it, I got to
Gotta go
take
now."
this."
it's been awesome. Congrats to him. Big
QB
year.
Mania.
QB Mania.
It's running wild.
It's only a matter of time.
Yeah.
You're going to get that back up and running? or-
Yeah.
Why not?
What
Hello.
was that?
Hello.
I heard something.
Did you?
Someone in the chat? What do we got there? Jack? It's uploading.
Come on, Jack. Do your job.
Freaking Jack.
Keep going, Ryan.
Wild card standings. Hello. One more time. There it is. 4 back, 3 games in hand. That's weird. That's a large gap of games played. It shouldn't be this big.
That
Remember
is-
we had the wildfires in LA?
Nope.
That's game that got moved to April 17th. Looms large.
Just
and
imagine if that game matters, Dean.
I know.
You ever heard that? Imagine that.
imagine.
All
Imagine.
the people
Hey, Jack.
Margin?
Imagine.
living for today.
We'll show you the schedule again.
Be a good segment.
Imagine.
Imagine.
This show's so dumb. 2-game homestand for a 3-game road trip. What this says schedule doesn't show you is that Edmonton, Colorado, Utah is 3 games and 4 nights. It's the final back-to-back of the season, Monday the 31st and Tuesday the 1st.
That's it.
It's a tough roadie.
Dumb.
Dumb.
Oh, so many more games.
A lot of games.
It's
Every
all these
day,
games.
And look
Look at
at a lot of Anaheim,
Every
Oof.
other day.
a lot of Vegas,
Look at
a lot
Play.
of San Jose.
miss play.
They play every other day from the 1st to the end of the year.
Hmm.
The 1st, the 3rd, the 5th, the 7th, the 9th, the 11th, the 13th, the 15th.
All right, should we
Already?
go through all the wins?
Do you want to just do March for now? Back one up.
Oof. Win? Lose,
Don't
lose,
jinx.
lose.
It's jinxy.
Oh,
Feels
Dallas
jinxy.
is really good. Edmonton you could beat, especially if McDude and his buddy are out.
is it German?
Don't know what to make those Avs.
Don't like
Great city. Was just there.
Really?
Beautiful. Mountains. Right in there.
Mountain? You don't say mountains out there?
Yeah, my kid didn't like it at all. He said, this place is a dump. I said, look at this.
Look
You got
at-
mountains on one side and the prairies right there on the other.
Feels familiar.
Yeah.
You ever been there? Place like that?
it. No.
Nice.
What a place that would be, though.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
East wild card equally, if not more entertaining than the West. Look at all the combatants in this one.
Look at the Sabres. Oh,
No Sabres, sorry,
Mm.
Rhett. We're not doing the bottom.
oh.
Montreal clinging to the final wild card. They're up 1 point on the Rangers, but have 2 games in hand. They'll play St. Louis this week. Islanders aren't going away. They're only 2 back games played even. And Columbus is going to get a boost in the arm tonight with the return of 2 players that have missed a bunch of time with injury. Detroit, wet fart hanging around.
Wet fart.
Is that what a wet fart does?
It just lingers. It's not going to kill you, but it sucks.
I've had a very different experience.
Let's
with wet
just
farts, but
let's leave this East
Okay.
standings
Yeah.
as is.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
As
Yes, and we can start messing
Gary.
around with the seeding in the divisions. And
stop the vote.
if Toronto wins the
Stop the
Atlantic,
count. Yep.
if Toronto can win the Atlantic and they're 2 back with a game in hand, they will play one of Ottawa or Montreal, and that is
Yes.
must-watch television. Either of those rivalries are just elite. It also would set up an all Florida, Tampa, and the Panthers. Like that's
Oh.
also sensational.
Or it could be a Washington, Florida versus those two, and then
Yes, totally. Hence
we
I
the
still want
miss out on
Ottawa
all
and
of it.
Montreal in
Leave
because those
season
other
win.
teams, I've said the Columbus I'm fine with.
Good story.
There's some heart and soul right there.
Rangers and Islanders can go away.
Yeah.
Screw off.
Yep.
Dog shirt.
Well, and the Rangers' effort against the Flames, you talked about how awful it was. They put up 12 shots and beat Vancouver the other night. Oh, it is gross there. Laviolette, dead man walking.
Yeah, you're done, bud.
There's major changes coming. LA Kings putting a move on here.
Poor guy's gonna get canned because
Not his fault.
Bossed
No.
around.
Look who's having fun in LA. Is that our Yegor? No, that's our
Cozy.
Our Kuzi.
I was like, who the hell is this guy?
He's got the fire helmet on. He scored back-to-back games. For the Kings.
Hercules.
Still needs to double his total to hit the over on 13.5.
Oh boy.
But up to 7. Yeah.
Wow.
Guy who's really been carrying the mail there. How about this? 7-2, 7-2. Carolina. And who did they play yesterday?
Boston,
because it was Swayman. We almost had a goalie fight. Did you see this, Rhett? Oh, I was watching it live. I was so excited. Kemper and Swayman both leave the creases. Helmet off for Swayman. He's at center ice. Kemper comes roaring in. Stinking zebras grab him.
You know what?
What are we doing here?
Who the are you to
let's show the video.
Run the tape, Jack?
Let's go, Jack.
We don't have the video.
Run the tape, though. It's good. Things have changed. We've really found ourselves.
Nearly had a goalie fight. Didn't have one.
Really? Thanks for telling us.
Yeah.
Visual
you want
world
some video
we live
of the
nowadays,
refs getting in the way of a good time? We got it. Gross.
It would fall flat.
Quentin Byfield, it would just anger you, but it would make the point that,
I watched Marty McSorley fights yesterday on the plane.
Oh!
Holy F. He was tough.
He was a big.
He did not lose many.
Hard
Him
to handle.
and Darren Langdon fought for 4 minutes.
Come on.
Just like
It's like, are you feeling any of what's hitting your face?
we're just gonna keep punching, are we?
Yeah.
Like it wasn't the wild, but it was like it was a 4-minute just boom, 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 boom. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Sorry, Ryan. Back to you.
Back to me, Rhett. Quentin Byfield on a heater. Home point streak, 9 games,
they were
14
trading him.
in there. No, they're not moving that guy.
he's
Nor Brant Clark, nor any of the other good young players you want.
Can't get Clark either.
No, they're going to keep all the good players they
What's
have.
wrong with these guys?
Longest home point streak by a player under 23 since Lucky Luke Robitaille.
Are you kidding me?
It's good
Shut
company.
the front door. This Rob Blake's an idiot. What's he doing out there?
Yeah.
Terrible at his job.
Dummy.
Fire his ass.
Like,
That was
happy
me
about
being
that. Was you a few months ago?
facetious.
Yeah.
What he said. Columbus Blue Jackets get some help. Look who's back. Couple old Flames.
Look who's back.
Couple old friends.
Money's back.
Got to get a gutty. Eric
Look
Branson
who's
coming back.
back.
And Sean Monahan, who's been gone for months.
Did
Set to
Gutty play at
tonight.
all this year? Or was he injured and
I thought he
It
did.
doesn't-
yeah, but
just
not much.
It's
out of
okay.
it.
We didn't.
we
have
don't
to
need to
fight.
find out if
We
Good
don't
Branson
need to.
is. So congrats to the Jackets.
Need it. They've stumbled here the last couple of weeks, and they're in that playoff race, but they were in a wild card a few weeks ago. Not anymore. Tonight's games, let's take a look at it. Jackets are in action. We've got them in our Bet 365 bets later on as they are on Long
the
Island.
The Hughes Bowl.
Hughes Bowl for sure.
Huh?
Only 2 of them there, and one of them gimpy a bit, but 2's better than 0, they say, in the Hughes family.
Who's not playing?
Jack's done for the year.
Oh,
He'll be ready for camp next
That's
year.
too bad.
And Quinn's kind of
Limping and still the best player that the Canucks have. Yep.
he's very sore.
Yeah.
Ow!
Yeah.
What would you call that? Tender? Is he tender?
He's a little tender. Yeah.
Wild have had come off an impressive week. 2 goals allowed their last 3 games. They're in Dallas. That's the Norm Green Bowl. And Wings and Utah's teams trying to remain relevant in their respective wildcard chases.
Just
but quite a
don't,
bit.
fellas. Just don't remain relative.
Yeah.
Just don't. Help yourselves. Help us.
Interesting slate.
Help you.
That's right.
Okay. I'm going Wild Stars is our banger of the night.
No.
Okay with that.
Top. Hughes brothers are going to scratch.
There we
Amazon
go.
Prime, so there you go.
Game.
Got the graphic for
Game
team.
graphic.
You know he loves them so much.
I think I'm doing something tonight too. So.
Are you on Prime? Have they hired you?
No.
Hiring everyone else?
You and Adnan? Chopping it up?
Be good.
Is it just me, or does Luke Hughes look like young Mark Giordano there?
Nope.
Really? Gosh, that's
Luke Hughes?
and that his face looks like Mark Giordano there.
Is that Luke Hughes?
That's Nico Heischer.
That would make more sense. Okay, I was assuming it was a Hughes Bowl. Thank you, Dean. That makes way more sense.
Oh, boy.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
Let's look at the
Number
WHL
13
brackets.
on the ice.
Last night, the final game of the
Hughes.
Devils captain Luke Hughes.
we got talking about the Hughes. I'm like, God, that looks like Gio. What the hell is going on?
Right.
There? My
He
bad.
sure doesn't. And Luke.
I'll take another one just for good measure. Yeah.
Back to you, Ryan.
WHL first round matchups are set.
Oh.
Last night, it was first place on the line as Medicine Hat and Calgary played. Tigers win 5-2. Last game of the year gets them top seed in the East. They'll host Swift Current, PA, and Edmonton. Calgary has to be a 3 seed because they're second best in their division, and they get Saskatchewan.
Oh,
Right.
I'm going to go watch that one. Dean, you want to go?
Yep.
And
Friday
then Hurricanes, Wheaties, your other matchup.
Now,
out
how
east.
far is the travel there?
Lethbridge to
I'll
Brandon.
I'll look it up. Keep going, Ryan.
Here is your schedule for Hitman Blades, at least for the first 4, the necessary games. The if necessaries, we're not telling you. Friday, Sunday here in Calgary. Sunday, fun day. That'll be electric. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, midweek
Ooh,
in Toontown.
9.5 between Brandon and Lethbridge.
Yeah, it's a bit of a haul.
And what, Saskatoon's about 6 on the bus?
Yeah.
5 if you floor it. Not on the bus, though.
Bus is tough to
You're
floor.
gonna
You
get
don't
some
want to
tickets.
floor it because bus is comfortable. You got the
Yeah,
bus
you got
is-
Wi-Fi,
Yeah.
sorely
TVs.
fights.
Couple movies, some cards. Maybe get some candy for the ride,
Do
dude.
you have the
Oh,
other
sure.
the East or
No East. Or
Oh,
no West.
or the West?
No West.
because there's 2 teams playing in the playoffs out there, Dean. That one's called Prince George. and
Yes.
one's called
Portland.
Yeah, is that how they say it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about a 13.5 hour
Yeah.
bus.
Nice to get back and forth a bit there. Really
It
stretch
works
your
out
legs.
fine because it's in the mountains and the
Yeah.
pass. It's good.
And border crossing would be
Oh, these days,
great.
they'll even just wave them through.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, man.
Oof.
More WHL
road trip.
news. Look at this.
That's a road
Gross.
trip. dude.
Officially official. The Penticton Vs are moving to the Western Hockey League next year. An expansion franchise has been granted. And hey, Chilliwack Junior A team, screw you. We're accepting applications for
Look
teams in
who's back.
Chilliwack.
Chilliwack.
What
Look
you
who's
gonna
back.
do
Look who's
when
back.
I'm gone?
Look who's
What you
back.
gonna do? What you gonna do?
You know what they're singing there, Jack?
I do know the song, but I don't know the name.
Do you know the name of the band?
No.
Oh,
The band is called Chilliwack.
That makes sense.
Mind blown?
What other Canadian bands can you name named after Canadian cities?
You know what? That is a
Toronto?
great-
Toronto.
Oh yeah. What is
Boston?
what is your mama gonna do when daddy's
That's right.
Oh, boy. I've heard some rumors. I mean, nothing's off limits.
So you're a big V's lover. How do you feel about this?
I saw they were in Okotoks on Saturday. I went out and saw Fred Harbinson, head coach, GM president.
I was just
said
out
hi.
there to make sure the facility was fine. That's
Yeah.
it's good.
Look, they
There's a
have
lake.
all they've done is groom kids for college forever, and now the WHL is probably the best place to do that. So it makes sense for them to do this.
And as we saw firsthand, they have a great dressing room facility.
Multiple dressing rooms. Yeah, it's quite a nice.
They will
rink.
be
You
whoever
know what?
plays.
Just one quick question here.
Eh? Eh.
What's the where's the tournament always played for the NHL team?
The Young Stars.
Is this going to throw a wrinkle
Young
in the
Stars is
plans?
not
Do we have to
happening
find
next
a
year.
new
Yeah.
facility?
Yeah,
it was canceled a while ago.
Oh, damn.
maybe
Probably in anticipation of this.
Because you guys were out there last year.
We were, yeah.
complex deal. Mike Richter is taking a slice of ownership of the team. $15 million is the rumored fee to join the WHL.
Goalies.
There is a payment to Kelowna for territorial infringement thing. And we'll see what happens with Chilliwack.
Make for
But,
good travel, though.
Yeah. Nice
Good
45
rivalry
minutes.
there, yeah.
So, is that the
Because,
97?
of course, Mike Richter, Penticton native.
Son played on the team a few years ago. So,
So Newendike.
familiar. Yeah. Newendike's 2 kids have played on the team.
Niedermeyer's?
Amontes.
Mhm.
Lots.
I
and
saw
lots
Brendan
and lots.
Morrison's name up in the rafters. And then I saw Brendan Morrison where I just was.
Unbelievable.
Shut the front door.
Yeah.
Brett Hull.
What a
on there?
guy.
Yeah, I don't like Brett Hull.
No.
Scored a goal.
He scored a lot of goals. One of them
Very hurtful.
Cheated.
Expansion draft May 7. That's probably about all we got for the WHL. Wrong. Dan Neer, commissioner, is on the sheet today with Jeff Merrick.
I'm curious. What did they mean by expansion draft?
Well, Penticton's going to be able to pick over the rosters and based on a set of rules the leagues give them, select players to join their team.
Don't they have a team?
Junior A team, yes. They'll have probably 5, 6, 7 guys from that. And they send most of their kids to college, so they're turning over the whole roster.
Thanks, Ryan.
5 to 6 guys. This was the thought. Okay. Where are we at? We'll move.
Near and dear.
Gavin McKenna, more WHL. I lied. This is the season a 17-year-old is having. 40-game point streak, pretty good. 100 points over that streak. I don't know that you could do this in a video game. Final tally, I mean, maybe Roenick in NHL 94, but
He was
you get my
good.
point. Yeah, he
Real
was
good.
dominant. 56 games played, 41 goals, 88 assists, 129 points. That's the season. The 40-game point streak, 100 of those points.
Whew. That's a lot of points in 40.
and a year away from the draft.
Yeah, so much so that I don't. He needs to move up a league.
Sorry, like
Where do you go from here?
if he's draft eligible, huge prospect, huge
He's
story.
one with a bullet. Yeah, it's bigger hype than Bedard, probably.
Frank Banham scored more than that.
Ray Ferraro had 105, didn't he? Gross. A lot of goals. Michigan Spartan, Michigan Wolverine. Where's he going?
Don't get, I'm
Steering clear of that one. Don't be surprised. That's all I'll say.
people don't want to hear that. Don't just if you're in Medicine Hat, you would think the Tigers fans were excited to hear
Nope.
you talking shit.
I'm not talking shit. I'm trying to give them a heads up on what's going to happen. 26. We got one more. Oh, the Frozen Four. Here we go.
Yes.
So speaking of college, 2 Calgary prospects will be in the tournament. Arseny Sergeev is going to play. Where is he on there? UConn, is that right? Quinnipiac? No, Penn State. He's at Penn State. They play Maine, number 3 seed, and then of course we have.
Hey Jack,
Idar
can you make the
Suni.
font a little smaller?
yeah. Keep going.
Denver. You love Denver.
I was just in Denver.
I know.
Mountains on one side, prairies the other. Didn't have a Denver in Denver.
Heaven on earth. I can't believe you didn't have a Denver in Denver. I
Couldn't
texted
find
you.
one.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
it's
It
disappointing.
should be everywhere.
Yeah.
Best Denver in Denver. That'd be what I was doing.
There
What
might
happened?
be one college game left in Idar Suniev's career. I think the Flames are really going to try to sign him as soon as this is done. UMass starts against Minnesota.
Pick
That's in
him
the
up!
Fargo quadrant of the tournament.
All
Just
right,
a heads up
so-
on that.
There's 16 teams left.
That's correct. That's the start. They start with 16. They'll finish
Roughly.
with the final.
Who do you like? Like
The 1 seed's usually pretty good. Old pal of the show and former Flames employee, Luke Strand's Minnesota State University is in. They've got Western Michigan, who were surprise winners of the NCHC.
Who is this person you just said?
Luke Strand?
Friend of the show?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Big
Loves
friend.
the show.
Big friend. Huge friend.
Yeah.
Spent a lot of time together in the
I
summer.
used to go to piano bars in the American League with him.
Okay.
You know,
Has he been on the show?
I think it once or twice. Yeah.
On this show?
Not the pod, but, our show.
I don't know.
It's all right.
Friend of the show, guy I've never heard of.
You don't have friends. I have lots of friends. That's the difference.
I want to go to Allentown. I want to hear Allentown and Allentown. I want to have a Denver and Denver,
Yeah, you want to listen to Toronto and Toronto?
Toronto and
See
Toronto.
Chilliwack and Chilliwack?
Boston and Boston. Yeah,
Yeah.
let's
Your
go.
daddy don't know.
That's a hell of a tour right there.
Do 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 ooh, ch, ooh. Ah, do you know what I'm talking about, Jack?
Come on, Jack. Wake up.
No idea.
God
Send
damn
him
it.
back to Allentown. Hell's wrong with you? Wake up.
He's so disappointed. Now, old friend,
Uh-huh. Friend of the show, old
friend
friend,
of the show,
Luke Spritz.
was in Calgary, but it was the wrong time to be in Calgary. It was COVID. They had a young family. Josh Lavo just scored 49 goals in the KHL, a record.
49 is the most.
Well, it's pretty good. Most ever in the K, 9 shy of the Russian Super Elite record. Whew.
I feel like Kovalchuk.
9.
I think so too. I don't know. But that's the record. Josh Lavo, fourth liner, in and out of the lineup.
Wonder what he's getting paid over there.
A couple schmil for sure. Lighting it up over there. 31.
Good for him.
That's
Why are we bringing him up? Oh, he's a
former Flame, friend of the
Because
show.
his former Flame, friend of the show.
If you wonder where fourth liners go to die, they set records in Russia, apparently.
They're not dying. They're getting paid big bucks over there.
Big bucks. He's on the gas. Is that right, Jack? You were doing some homework?
That's what I heard.
I don't know what that means, but he's,
He's on the
Russian
gas.
On the gas.
Canada USA Soccer Nations League
Oh,
third place
go get him.
game. Canada's done well. Hockey, women's hockey, soccer. You watch out, baseball and basketball. We're coming for you.
What about hockey?
Yeah, I did say hockey.
But I mean,
Just keep
the
it on.
men's and the women's. Yeah, they won same score.
NHL.
Club sports.
This is Ryan's segment, Dean.
Sorry.
We're nation on nation.
Did you watch? Did they really-
I saw the
Did you
Thursday
watch?
game. I did. I was skiing yesterday. I missed it,
Okay, then.
but I did watch some extended highlights. It was they had a lot of the ball. The great possession.
Great possession.
Alfonso Davies got hurt.
Hmm.
Didn't matter.
What a
Americans are
walk.
bitching and moaning and whining. They're not good enough, boys.
So what are they going to do at left back?
They slid
Alejandro? Alejandro.
Alistair Johnson went and played left back. He slid over from the right side. They brought
That's
in.
what I would have done too.
Yeah.
Slam
Where's he
over.
playing this year? He's having a
Are
great
they
year.
still cheating, the coaches?
No, they got new coaches now. They're just cheating better. They're not getting caught.
Be smarter.
You know what they did? They hired an American that really wanted to coach the Americans, and now every time they play the Americans, it's like they're shot out of a cannon. The new American coach they just brought in, back-to-back losses, Panama and Canada. Panama
Fire his ass.
just hired him. A lot of money, lots of term left.
So
Mix in a win then, pal.
Yep, do it, pal. Rhett was windsurfing the other day.
Yep. That's where I've been
Wasn't
for the
he?
last week.
You wouldn't believe because you expect a lot of things when you windsurfing, not this. That's a whale.
Are you dead now?
That's crazy.
Timing's everything.
That whale's totally bleeping with him, eh? He knows. Jack watched it 6 times. He's like, what is that? Is that a submarine?
Yeah, is that a jet ski?
I thought it was one of those like sea-doos that go underwater.
This is AI.
I just got hit by a whale.
Get out of the water,
Hit
you
by a whale.
idiot.
By a whale.
Let's head to the river. What do we got on the river here?
Take me to the river.
See, the thing, most of us for the river, we'd go down to the riverbank. This guy's just going over the bridge. Interesting choice. It's back to you and the shoveler's honeymoon. I think. This in South Africa. Where was this? Jump off the RV over the people on the sidewalk and oh boy.
Die.
Yeah. Hooey. Is that Lethbridge? That's a
Yeah,
bridge.
that's that bridge.
That's
That's the
Bridge on
bridge.
Lethbridge, yeah.
The Old Man River.
I don't think that's as big a feat as it looks.
Okay.
Except if you fall off the truck
Or hit the railing,
Yeah.
and you're dead.
or you
Like right
parachute
there.
doesn't open and you die. I was impressed.
Daddy don't know.
Now your kid's been doing some longboarding. It's like skateboarding, but you're going down hills and stuff.
Yeah, he lives for speed.
He's a speed demon. That's what they say about him. Jock's mountains are looking good. All that snow's
Aren't they?
melted.
Oh,
Was this Denver? Is that what you
great
were
to
in
get out
Denver?
there and eat a few.
This
We're
is
gonna get tagged for the
the songs that
There's
have
a
Mark
banger.
Knopfler here.
Oh, man. It's
bow.
money for nothing. Chicks for free. 1 car, 2 car.
It's a bad word in that song.
Is there?
Mm.
Oh.
Well,
TV.
They're rebels with
Crazy.
those beards.
And finally, a couple items for you.
This is a waste of time.
We it's just insane that people choose to do that. We're
Okay.
talking about the 999. We're going to find a date and a time. Jack and I are going to do it, but the
I
Mets are
thought we
like,
had a date and a time. Isn't it like this week?
it's we have a conflict. It's not working, but we will. Rhett, off-air conversation. The good thing is the Mets aren't waiting for anyone. Check this out:
You
the
could just
Dog Bowl, $12.99. You get the helmet bowl and 12 hot dogs.
I mean, how are you not buying it?
You have to,
How are you not buying it?
$12.99. Yeah,
dude. You can feed a family
thank
with
you.
that. That's unbelievable. $12.99. That's like the
All
burger there is
season?
15.
That's not even a special every game.
That's incredible.
Is that now? Question.
What?
Questione.
That logo is like, is that AI? Because that's not a Mets logo. Is this bullshit?
You son of
That's
Paul,
not a Mets logo.
Can we go look at Paulie Mets?
That's very much an AI Mets logo.
Yeah. We're gonna have to.
Now, again, I guess if you were gonna,
If that was one game of the year, I could see it. But every game you're giving away.
sure isn't a Mets logo. Now that you mentioned that.
but if you were going to, just for
Oh yeah, it might
visual
look like
purposes,
this,
what
yeah.
would 12 hot dogs in a?
Right.
I guess that's a batting helmet. It's not a very good one, again, but
No, and again, look at the dogs. They're just astray. The buns kind of.
so let's just never mind the photo. Let just the just the thought.
Yeah.
For $12.99, 12 hot dogs.
Mhm. It's like $17.
It's
Canadian.
too cheap, and there's no way you're going to go to a ball game when a beer is $18 and get 12 dogs for $12.
It's
No
incredible. It's a
chance.
lost leader. It must be the saltiest dogs in town. You're going to be
No,
buying
it's such
beer
a
all day.
Salty dog.
Yeah.
You can't buy 12 dogs at the grocery store.
No,
$12.
not here.
This guy has 44 followers. I don't think he's a very reliable source.
Looks legit.
Okay.
But it's got a bunch of views there, Jack. 2.9 milli.
That's true.
He can have a lot of
How's he not
followers.
add more followers? What's going on here? Come on,
Suck,
Paul.
Paul.
Well, dummies are getting sucked in by it.
No, they aren't. We might have just got sucked in. Finally, Rhett's being very sheepish about it, but the reason he was gone all last week is because he and the shoveler were renewing their vows. And if you didn't
that's
know,
me and the shoveler.
it was a
That's
Shrek.
me and the shoveler.
It was a Shrek themed vow renewal. Let's flip through some of the photos, Jack, if we could.
It's not.
You love Shrek?
Hey.
Like everyone got dressed up.
Trevor.
Too many.
DUG.
Too many.
Hi, honey.
She's got the suit on because she's really getting into the character.
Blushing
there.
bride.
Look at that. The cake.
Yeah, on the cake.
Rhett, we're just so happy that you could
Aw.
tell the world and shout it from the mountaintop. Your love for the shoveler is alive and
Shoveler
healthy
be
as ever.
Real proud that you let all this out, son.
That'll do, donkey. That'll do.
That's your Pinder Report.
Village Honda, your dealership for life, for whatever reason, sponsors your Pinder Report. VillageHonda.com. That's me and the shoveler.
He really got into it, into character.
That's nice.
Yeah, that's nice. Jack,
Dean?
Hearing Loss Clinic last week brought us a nice little prize pack, a bottle of wine and a Rasmus Anderson jersey. We put it on Instagram. We said, hey, here's what you need to do. Go to Instagram. You got to follow us. You got to follow Hearing Loss. Then on Monday, you check all the boxes. You do everything, all the hoops.
Skills question.
We are going to pick a winner on Monday. What's the status?
I have a winner. I was
Whoa.
trying to get Ryan to pick a winner, but it would have taken him forever.
I can't do it. I just feel there's too much responsibility. Someone has to do it at random or just
Okay.
spin it and put a finger down. I don't want people to accuse me of picking a friend or something.
Right, yeah.
We had like a little drum roll or something. The winner is Jeff. Oh boy,
Jeff.
Gerstein.
What?
Gerestein.
Gerstein.
Gerstein.
Congratulations.
Jeff Gerstein, I will
bud.
message you, bud.
Nice.
Congratulations on the wine and the jersey.
Rasmus Anderson. 3 assists in that game against the Islanders, by the way, if you need it.
Pick him up.
Without Uyghur, what did he do? Stepped up.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like Uyghur's going to play tomorrow.
Yeah, there was not a huge amount of concern over the injury. He took, I think, 9 minutes of the warm-up on Saturday
right.
before not playing.
9.
And it was a lot of Miramanov, Pahal, Hanley Bean,
Yeah.
but they pulled it out.
Oh, I wanted a Rhett whiteboard on the one goal.
Doesn't matter, Dean. It's that time of year where it's just wins and losses. It's not about how you get it done.
Burn the tape. We move on.
Why were they that bad?
What goal?
No, I think it was the first goal where,
You're talking the Islanders game?
yeah. We don't have that, do we, Jack? Sorry, I know you're trying to spell last names.
Gerstein.
Do we have any of the goals from the Islander game?
I can grab them quick.
I think it's the first goal of the game.
Okay.
I believe. Who scored the first one?
The Islanders.
Thanks.
It's not that Gatcombe. That was an interesting name. Gatcombe.
Take a look. See.
Barzell that got it?
No,
Don't hear his name much.
well, he's out. He's hurt, isn't he?
I just back if they scored.
It was Horvat that
Oh, it was Horvat.
got
Sorry.
one in there. What day was it? Saturday, right? Sunday? What day was this game? Saturday. Horvat was the one off of the, it'd be the Gatcombe maybe.
That was the Gatcombe.
Yeah, it's the Gatcombe goal. Because the Horvat's just kind of a shitty bounce off of a leg right to him, wide open net, top shelf. It's the Mark Gatcombe, the 2-1 goal.
2-1 goal.
Nice to hear you.
Whoever
Mark Gatcombe
that
is.
young man is. Because you know how I love Warner's whiteboard, just to get you being a former NHL defenseman, you can take us into the moment and what the defense would be thinking at any particular time. If they do something, so what that reaction there, that split second. So what's the thinking behind that? Because I mean, we didn't play. How the hell are we supposed to know? Thank you, Jack. So 24 right here, Jake Bean.
Closest to you.
Yeah,
Beaner.
right there by the WestJet.
That's fake, eh? They don't have a WestJet ad in
I know.
Long Island.
So where's he going?
Forgot that guy was there.
I'm just
Also, the
wondering.
It's like, hey, Miro, I'm going to come
Is he
over and hang
worried
out
if-
with you. I want to hold your hand.
No. There's a puck over there.
There is a puck over there.
And I'll be damned if I'm not going to have.
Go get her.
He
Get the
wants
puck.
it. Is
Why?
that what?
Yes, that's all. Yeah. And I agree with him.
And then the guy, that's Maxim Siplikov.
Old
He says,
Sippy.
I don't want the puck anymore.
Yes,
I'm going to give
Vladimir.
it to Mark Gatcombe.
That is legitimately Vladimir Sitlikov's
Yeah.
kid who I played with in Buffalo.
Sipper.
So is that what you do there, Rhett?
No,
Or
it's
do you
not.
just kind of
I
stay?
feel like you keep your ground.
The middle a
That's
bit
it.
more.
You're
there.
how's the
Yeah.
gap?
Hold your ice.
Are you happy with the gap there?
Gap's fine.
Okay.
Stick length or two.
And then
Yeah, I'm gonna. Wait. Oh shoot!
Yeah.
it's like your dog seeing a squirrel when you're at the out for a
Just
walk.
got excited. You know what?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just trying to get in the game.
But then he realizes, as you see, he's doing one of those. He does the look to the
That
ceiling.
was my guy.
Whoopsie daisy. I think that's the universal sign for whoopsie daisy is that Warner's whiteboard only here
Mm-hmm.
on Barn Burner.
I don't know if anyone needed a whiteboard. I wonder if Husk showed him that on.
I don't think he did. Yeah.
Again, don't know if you need it.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah.
Hey,
yeah,
Jake.
got-
Yeah, I know. Sorry. I totally
bad.
fucked that up.
I guess it happens. Odd though that the easiest thing to do there would have been
Stay still,
Just
yeah.
stay. Doing good.
Hold the middle.
Men, tense times. You teed it up earlier,
Oh, man.
and it has. Sometimes you're disappointed when, say, in sports, if you get a playoff round and it kind of leaves you lacking. It wasn't really great.
That'd be
Blowouts
better.
and whatever. But what will happen sometimes is if you don't have thrilling upsets and the powerhouse teams make it through, it sets up legendary matchups moving forward. And that is where we sit with the Elite Eight of the Barn Burner Candy Bracket. We had essentially blowouts across the board in round one.
Soak it up, Rhett.
We had the play-in round, made no difference. Cola Bottles and Fuzzy Peaches, they took on the
Rolled.
Dinosaurs and the Blue Whales, just slobber
Those
knockers.
are really.
All of the lower seeded candies
See ya.
were soundly beaten.
Hmm.
Which
Not
is
even
set-
one within 100 votes.
Yeah.
What was our
Really?
closest one? Like the Cherry Blasters or Twizzlers? Or no, it was the
It was-
Ranchers, maybe.
I thought it was Mike and Ike near the end.
Yeah, it was the mic and
Went
I
lopsided for the Sour Patch Kids.
Hmm.
I'm nervous.
There's a lot of expectation now.
The number one seed Cola Bottles advance. They'll take on Nibs. Jack was very upset last week that the Jolly Ranchers.
Ranchers got screwed. That's what he said.
I could see that one. That's got to be a tight.
And it wasn't in the end, right, Jack? You were upset with
Yeah, no,
nibs?
it wasn't close at all. I'll pull up the thing in a second where we'll see all the votes again. But no, it wasn't close at all.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
What are we doing?
What are we
Okay, well,
doing?
what's this round's best matchup? I have.
Sour Soothers,
know.
Fuzzy Peaches is unreal. Gummy Bears Kids, like I love. Yeah,
You know, the thing about Gummy Bears Kids feels like old school, new school
Totally.
a little bit,
100%.
which is not to say the younger demographics don't eat gummy bears. My
do you
daughter
choose
and a
between
friend went to a ice cream place a couple weekends ago. Gummy bears, one of the first things they put in their little softy ice cream deal.
Can I comment on that?
Sure.
It's a terrible decision when they do that because the gummy bears freeze.
They get rock hard.
Rock.
Yeah.
I don't
It's-
like that at all.
Yeah,
Dumb.
they get rock hard.
Get sprinkles. You don't want to get gummy bears.
Carry on, Dean.
Kids.
I have no idea 4 or 5 Swedish
Oh.
berries versus Skittles.
I think
I just want to be at that event.
I think we should. Dean's.
You've got like a monochrome soft candy against a multicolored hard shelled candy. There's no confusing these two.
Mhm.
No confusion. Cola bottles nibs, it's a strand licorice type candy against a very chewy.
Sometimes they chop them up.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But the cola bottles, Jack has not even, we'll have it done this week. I'll bring in the candies.
Yeah, let's get on it.
You've never had it, or it's been so long since
So
you've had
long.
cola bottles that you don't
Oh,
even.
Oh, they're so
Jack,
good.
I might have put it in my 5-cent candy thing at Max.
I want to pick a favorite, like not one favorite, but favorite matchup that I want to watch the most, and I can't even do that.
Yeah.
So with cream of the cream. That's what we're left with here. Started with 18. If you think about the playing round.
The cream will rise to the top.
The Fuzzy Peaches
Mm.
Sour Soothers.
Great matchup. I feel like
That
if you
is-
like one, you probably really like the other. That's a tough vote.
That is
One's on the sweeter end, one is purely sour,
Yeah.
but it's a candy that the peach is obviously softer, but both are a kind of a sugar or what they're a covered
Imagine
snack.
if you had a bowl of each.
That's
You know what you're
tomorrow.
doing? You're doing one of these with the bag at the end.
Mhm.
And Gummy Bears Sour Patch Kids. Probably the sour, even more so than the Sour Soothers, the sourest candy of the bracket.
Really? You think sour in the sour Soothers?
I do.
We're gonna have to do some research here this week. Voting's open now, Jess.
Stuff.
Yes, it's open.
All right. And how would people vote, Jack?
Well, it is on the website.
FlamesNation.ca.
FlamesNation.ca. Very easy to Google. I'll put it in the chat. It's going to be in the description. And once you get to the website, on the front page, doesn't want me to let me click it for some reason.
Internet.
It's okay.
There we go.
The internet.
Front page article right here. You can read this article that I wrote.
Yeah.
What
Definitely wrote that.
Definitely wrote all of this.
Good work, Jack.
Nice punctuation, Jack.
And then you
The
can
link's
click on the
gonna be
link.
right here.
Oh, baby.
Boom. I'm gonna have to
Oof.
switch it again.
Is it too soon to early favorites? Any predictions?
I think it's Skittles' year. I just have that feeling. I felt it right from when the bracket was being formed. It just feels like Skittles' year. That's all I'm saying.
Or for this round, I guess. Any?
I'm a Fuzzy Peaches guy myself, but that matchup they have is hell on earth.
Yeah, it's tough.
I worry with this. I mean, I'm kind of with you.
Sour Soothers are dangerous.
Look, I'm fine if Skittles gets. I would rather emotion not play in. If you truly are a Swedish berry fan, but you're going to vote Skittles because of something else, I that's fine, I guess. I would just say, be true to yourself.
Mhm. Or maybe you were so moved that it has actually changed your candy habits.
Well, the problem with that is that, again, put the bowls down in front of me and tell me which one I'm supposed to eat more of.
Yeah.
It's a trick question.
Like,
Maybe we need to do that exercise right here.
I'll be here tomorrow.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, the Bears Kids is interesting. It is old school, new school.
Yeah.
Jack, you gonna vote here for us, or what are you doing? Are you showing us the vote?
He's just showing us how
Showing,
you click on it and then you.
Then you click vote.
And the nice thing about this, Rhett, is the voters There's no kind of they don't get to see where the vote is at.
No.
They vote and
Oh.
it's blind until we tell them. I guess what, Friday morning
Yeah, Friday morning.
on the show
I love the updated
minus Pinder.
Final Four. I'll be here Friday,
Will you?
Yeah.
I thought you were Thursday, Friday.
Wednesday, Thursday.
All right.
Yeah.
Let you hang with Noodles on Wednesday.
Love them.
We're spring breaking here, eh?
Yeah.
Kids are out.
Teachers need time.
Boy, did they ever. It's 2 months in the summer, not enough, I'm guessing.
Mm-mm.
There's lots of emotions. I mean, High Chews got robbed. They didn't even.
Yeah,
No.
look, I mean, here's the thing. Everyone's got a favorite, but there's only 8 left, and I feel like it's the right 8. Like, I'm a wine gums guy. They didn't get in the tournament. No big deal. They wouldn't have got to the 8.
Wine gums. Yeah.
Well, you can tell your wife, 1HQ, that those Swedish berries, it's beautiful. Little Reds.
Who do the Flames play tomorrow? I don't know. Google it.
I'll tell you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Got to
that's
listen.
tomorrow.
You got to listen in
They don't play today.
for tomorrow's info on tomorrow's game.
That's right.
We'll have it.
Tomorrow's show.
It's a game day. Bet365 breaking news coming in from Bet365. Every nail-biting overtime win is a barn burner. Every face-off, hat trick, power play, shot on goal, penalty shot, every suspenseful minute in between is amazing. Whatever the moment, it's never ordinary at Bet365, an official partner of the NHL. Download the Bet365 app today and use code NATION to get in on the game. Must be 19 or older. Please play responsibly.
Ow!
Yeah,
4 games tonight. We talked about them.
true.
We're going to chase some hot defensemen. Zach Werenski, 19 shots his last 3 games. That's a heater. He's going to get some Norris votes. He might even get some MVP love this year.
MVP.
He's been that good for Columbus.
Thought he was terrible. Where was he before?
He's been there his whole career, I believe.
Oh,
But definitely a career year for him, which is, I don't think anyone saw coming, to your point. Just like the whole Columbus thing. 4+ shots on net, pays plus 150. And Quinn Hughes has been absolutely carrying the Canucks on his own.
oh, baby.
9 shots last game, Dean.
I'll take your word for it.
9.
I'm going to go with 4 or more, plus 265. Big game hunting, some defenseman shot totals. Bet 365.
There you go.
Never ordinary.
Elias Pettersson
0 shots.
injured in the game on Saturday.
Which one?
The forward.
Oh, shoot.
Hmm.
I
Not
think he's
expected
supposed
to
be the
play.
good one.
Höglander injured, not expected to play, but Thatcher Demko may be playing in this game tonight.
Is he going to get hurt? I mean, we did this whole song and dance how many times
Did you
now?
tell me someone got hurt that I'd be interested in?
Hurt. Interest.
Well, you've been vocal about Pettersson.
No.
Me?
No, him.
I was talking about the Sabres guy.
Oh, I see.
Oh, Josh Norris got hurt coming over after the Cousins trade.
Yeah.
I mean,
Surprising.
all you can do is laugh about it. Saber's going to saber.
That's all you can do. Yep. That's all you can do.
Ah!
And no super today.
No super. People are wondering where Frank is. Where's Frank?
Don't worry about it.
Frank
Okay.
hates us.
Why does Frank hate us?
Oh, I never paid my debt. Maybe
You didn't, eh?
Hmm.
3 years of whiskey. What's the interest on that?
2.
More whiskey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot more.
Peated.
Yeah. Tomorrow is the
Weeded.
Kraken.
Peated. Weeded.
Can the Flames keep it rolling? 3 straight victories. They have their destiny in their own hands.
Biggest game of the year.
Biggest game of the
5.0.
year.
Since January in St. Louis.
What does it get?
Bugatti.
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 Bugatti 5.
I like
Should be
I
good.
should get some shirts, man.
How hungry are you?
Start.
Yeah, I can tell.
I'm gonna go get some. I gotta restock the freezer too.
Oh,
I gotta head north.
always a good idea. So I had a Greg
Make a
for us.
trip north. Nice. All right. That'll do it. See you, buddies.